Everybody, happy Saturday. I have a giant giveaway today. We're giving away a MyoLift Mini, but I'm going to do a whole lecture on microcurrent. So we're going to talk about microcurrent. How does it benefit the skin? How often should you be doing it? What are my top microcurrent devices? And I have a giant giveaway by 7E Wellness who is gifting this MyoLift Mini. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. I'm going to get myself some mushroom coffee. For those of you that are just joining me, today's lecture is all about microcurrent. So we're going to talk about microcurrent. What does it do for the skin? How does it improve the skin? How often should you be doing it? What are my top devices? And we have a giant giveaway. This is a MyoLift Mini. I'm going to give you guys the rules in just 1 second. I need to fuel up, everybody. I'm fueling up. Hi, Marsha. Marsha, I was going to talk about you again today. Marsha is like my star student. Marsha has been on my the Live Young Method skincare protocol for the last year, and I just want to give you an update on Marsha. This is when Marsha started with me when she was 60. And she is 61. So her skin has improved, not just through microcurrent, but through radio frequency, through microneedling, through red light therapy, through all of the things that I talk about on my big calendar protocol. If I can find it, here it is. Like you, Marsha, I laminated it. So now I have it right here. But Marsha's been doing this for a year. Okay. Let me fuel up first, you guys. Hold on. I can see the questions coming in. I can see them coming in. If you know of anybody who is in the market for a microcurrent device who would like to be part of this giant giveaway, hit that little airplane button, the little send thing in the bottom corner there, and send this to a couple of friends because this giveaway is worth $350. $350. I'm going to be doing this, I think, throughout, not this, this particular one, although I think we might have one more of these to give away a little bit later in the season, in the holiday season. But every Saturday, I'm hoping to have a big gift to give away. Now, for this giveaway, the rules are going to be, you know what I might do is, somebody said, can I ask how old you are? Hope you don't mind. Of course I don't mind. I'm 56 years old. And I have no makeup on. I'm going to get into this and do some microcurrent on my face, but I've got nothing on my skin at all, just a little bit of mascara. And so I've been doing this for a long time. So if you know of anybody, you guys, who are who's in the market for a microcurrent device, and you'd like to be able to be a part of this giveaway, send this to some people right now with that little arrow. But let me tell you what the rules are. So first of all, and I'm going to put it in a comment that I'm going to pin to the top, okay? So first of all, you got to follow me, okay? I get a lot of people, you'd be shocked, during giveaways, season, where people will come on here for the giveaway and they'll do all the stuff that they do and they don't even follow me and they just walk away with the $350 thing. So I'm not even going to put that part of the rules, but if you don't follow me, at least it's just going to be disqualified. So that said, the rules are I need you guys to follow at 7E MyoLift, and I'm going to put it in I'll put it in a comment and pin it. And then you're going to comment once I post this to my main feed, which I do right after my live. I need you to comment MyoLift, and then you tag a friend. So you've got 3 rules, right? You follow 7E MyoLift, which is their Instagram handle, and then you comment MyoLift when I post it to my main feed, and you tag a friend. So invite whoever you want to invite right now. I'm going to make this comment so everybody understands the rules, and then I'll pin it to the top. So rules of giveaway. Guys, just give me a second. Grab a cup of coffee or a cup of green tea while I get this. So rules of giveaway. Space 1. You've got to follow at 7 E. Did you guys see my Halloween costume? Oh my gosh, I had so much fun doing it. MyoLift, sorry. Everybody's gonna learn how to spell MyoLift. So number 1, follow 7E MyoLift. Number 2, comment MyoLift. I want to make sure everybody has these rules. When I post to my feed. When I post to, sorry you guys, main feed. It's worth it. It's worth it. 350 bucks. Okay, and then number 3, you've got to tag a friend. Tag a friend. Okay, now I'm gonna see if I can send, and then let me see if I can post, if I can pin this. Pin comment. Yay, okay, I did it. Those are the rules. Okay, so let's just talk about, first of all, why are we doing microcurrent? Those are the rules. Everybody will know the rules. I'm going to go over them one more time. You're going to follow 7E MyoLift. You are going to comment MyoLift when I post this to my main feed, and you're going to tag a friend. And then I'm going to randomly, if you follow all of those rules, and I'll have to check with MyoLift as well, we will randomly choose a winner, and it's a random thing. So like I can go over that with you guys, how I do that. I used to use like a program where it would randomly pick, but then there were so many people that didn't follow all the rules. So now what I do is I see how many comments that we have. If there's like 300 comments, I have my husband pick a number between 1 and 300, and he picks number 57. I go down to 57, and I make sure that that person followed all 3 of those steps, which is follow at 7E MyoLift, comment MyoLift, and tag a friend. And then the first person who does that out of the number that he gives me, that's who gets it, and it gets shipped directly to you by 7E Wellness, $350 value. And listen, we're going to go over my favorites, but this is by far, it's not even close, by far my favorite microcurrent device, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, it's 350 bucks, but I want to go over a little bit why we do microcurrent in the first place. It's kind of like, think of it a little bit like a workout for the face, but in a microscopic way, right? Because if we're doing electric muscle stimulation, where you actually, like if I were to use a device like this Metacube, and I'm not going to put, I'm not going to do this full blast right now, but if I were to do this on my skin, you'll see that little thing that goes like this. That's not microcurrent. That's electric muscle stimulation. That's like going to the gym. Microcurrent is more like adding energy into the skin cell, which makes your skin work better, makes your skin cells work better. So it is a workout for the face, but not in terms of what you think it would be, like an electric muscle stimulation. Hold on. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to make sure that I'm not losing anybody here, that we are all on the same page with this. Want to make sure. I already asked how old I am. I'm 56. Is microcurrent safe to use on cheeks? Absolutely. I've got a little bit of sagging in the jaws. I've already had a facelift, so I'm not getting another one. I need microcurrent. Yeah, you guys, for those of you out there who have had facelifts or you've had surgical stuff done, neck lifts, facelifts, whatever it is, it doesn't last forever, right? There is an expiration date on a facelift because it doesn't stop time. So whether you want to avoid plastic surgery, these kind of devices, and not just microcurrent, but radio frequency, microneedling, red light therapy, all of those can help stave off and slow down time and improve the function of your skin so that you don't need to have plastic surgery. Or it might be something like you say, I want to take care of my skin as best I can without going under the knife. This is great. These are great alternatives to do that, and it will improve your skin. I have proof right here from my client. It does improve. Look at this, the tone and the texture of the skin from 1 year to the next. This is the age of 60. This is the age of 61. Marcia has completely reversed the aging of her skin. You can do this with these types of devices. It's absolutely possible. But that said, if you do go under the knife, it is a really good way to maintain those results, right? To maintain those results. Okay, so that was that was very interesting. Yes, it can be used on the cheeks. Okay, let me just go back down. I'm going to scroll all the way down so I don't miss any questions that are coming up. Okay, so microcurrent, it is a little bit of a workout for the face, but not like you would think. We're talking about microcurrent, right? When you're looking at something like a zip, this uses a microcurrent and nanocurrent. So it actually increases the energy in ATP. I'm going to go ahead and slather on some conductive gel. Microcurrent, you need conductive gel, you guys. You cannot do microcurrent without conductive gel. If you put something on if you put a microcurrent on your skin and you feel like a zapping. Oh, Marcia, that's a good question. Then you're going to realize that you don't have enough conductive gel. So Marcia, you can tag a friend. You can do it a couple of different ways. You can either send it right now, send to your friend here, but it's going to be hard for me to keep track of that. The best way is after I post this to my main feed, tag your friend in the comment section. You can click at, and then, so at ATDGDJALO, you click the at, and then you find whoever you want to tag. Even if you want to tag me, I don't care. Tag me, and if you are somebody like, I don't like to tag friends, okay, you can send my whole post to me, which helps with the algorithm, or tag somebody else that you already see in there, right? That's a way to do it, because some people just, I don't know, they feel uncomfortable about that. But I love to be tagged in something where somebody thinks, I think Darnell might be interested in this. Tag me in it, because I want to learn. Okay, so I'm going to start with doing a little bit of this device, and then I'll move on to another one. I'm going to actually use Zip's conductive gel, just because I have it here and I love it. But that said, MyoLift also sells a conductive gel, and if you don't want to spend the money having to repurchase conductive gels, you guys, this is like $15 on Amazon. This is all you need. This is an ultrasound gel. So if you really want to save money and you do these kind of radio frequency and microcurrent, both use conductive gels. If you're not using conductive gels, you're not getting the most bang for your buck from the device, but you also can be exhausting the ATP. When you get those little zaps, that's not a good thing. Just because you feel a device working doesn't mean that it's working. Doesn't mean that it's doing what it's supposed to do. I put a little hyaluronic acid, little conductive gel in here. I'm actually going to add a little bit of the ultrasound gel as well. Mix those up. It's a conductive gel. You could also use a hyaluronic acid. Anything that is not oil-based, a water-based gel will work as a conductive gel. But I find that for me, I like it to be a little bit more goopy and stay goopy. And sometimes when you use a hyaluronic as a conductive gel, it gets a little dry and crusty. Does anybody else find that out? That when you use this will work, but mid-treatment, I'm having to spritz it with water because it gets a little bit crusty. So just a good ultrasound gel works great for this. Okay, so I had a question that came up. At what age or condition is the skin should you begin considering microcurrent? Anything that I talk about in terms of the at-home gadgets, mid-20s would be the earliest. And that's because in the mid-20s, and I know it sounds early, so for all of my midlifers out there, 56, I know it sounds early to say mid-20s start doing this stuff, but that's when your collagen decreases. When your muscular skeletal body is done growing, think about all of those supportive structures that need to be made when our body is growing. when our bodies grow, when our body stops growing in our mid-20s, our collagen goes down. So in your mid-20s, can you start adding things like microcurrent, like radio frequency? Yeah, because it will help create a wave of collagen, much like when our skin was still growing. Does that make sense? I think I missed a question here. Let me just scroll back. Is it a workout for the muscles in the face? Yes and no. If you're doing like an electric muscle stimulation where you get that actual twitch, it is working out the muscles in the face. This is working out the muscles in the face, but it's done in such a microscopic way that it's increasing the ATP, the energy of the cell, okay? And it is, sorry, hold on one second, frog in the throat. I just got over being sick for like 10 days. Has anybody caught this flu that's going around? I oftentimes feel like I hold my shit together until right before I go on vacation. And right before I go on vacation, my body's like, now's a really good time for you to get sick. And that's exactly what happened. Like, I showed up in Mexico sick. I'm like, what is going on? All right. But it is a workout for the face in that it uses low levels of electricity and they're passed in between the skin. So that's why we've got these little probes. There's a couple of different systems that work on, no, it's not similar to ultrasound, but I'll get into that. There's a couple of different systems. You can use a 2-probe system. This is a 2-probe system. It uses 2 completely different probes. And it's really good to be able to manipulate the face. Helps a little bit better than using a 2-lobe system. You see how the lobes, the electricity is gonna pass through the skin here. So when I do this and I do a pinch and hold technique, that electrical charge, microcurrent, you shouldn't feel it if you've got conductive gel on, passes from one to the other. That's a 2-lobe system. When I'm doing a 2-probe system, this is actually a 2-lobe system and a 2-probe system. It's got conductive gel that's dried on here. Hold on one second. One second. When you've got a 2-probe system and a 2-lobe system, like I have here with the MyoLift, sorry, this little thing just came off. You're getting like a much better treatment. So this is a much more intense treatment and it's more like what they use in office. And so in a 2-probe system, you can use a pinch and hold technique a little bit more, you've got more control with these types of devices. And so when you go in for a microcurrent facial in office, you'll see that they're using stuff like this. They're not taking a 2-lobe system and pressing and hold like the Zip, although I do love this device and I'll tell you why in a little bit. They're using these 2 probes and that's because you can manipulate the skin much better with a 2-probe system. So of all the microcurrent devices, this is by far my favorite. They did a giveaway for me last year. They approached me again this year and said, we want to give another free device away to your followers. So here we are. It is still my favorite, but it just happens to be a giveaway and it is worth $350. You guys make sure you check on that, what I pinned to the top, the comment that I pinned on how to join the giveaway. The winner is going to be announced next Saturday. I thought about announcing it tomorrow, but I don't think it gives enough people enough time. And I want it to last a week. So this giveaway is going to last a week. So the winner will be announced next Saturday on Instagram Live. But it'll give you a week to follow those directions and get over there and follow 7E MyoLift and comment MyoLift and tag a friend, okay? So that said, the electricity passes between, the microcurrent passes between these 2 probes. And so I'm going to just turn this on. I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why I love this device, okay? It's one of the only devices that will show if you have conductivity. So if I put a little bit of conductive gel on my face, you'll see I have this on and I'm going to pull the intensity up to 400. It'll go all the way up to 400. I'm just going to keep this because I always do the highest intensity. If you're 25, you don't need to do the highest intensity. At 56, it's the big guns, right? Okay, so I go to 400. Just go, and then the time is automatically going to be set for 20, but you can always increase that time. So I'm going to increase the time just because we're going to be on here for a little while, and I'm going to be talking, so it's going to be, we'll have a little bit more time than that. Okay, so I'm going to do the educate mode on a level 2, and so you can see, I'm going to run it, that I don't have conductivity. But when I put my, let me just make sure I'm running it. Run, go. Okay. Yes, it's running. Okay, so you see the blinking? This means that I don't have conductivity. There's no electrical pulses that are going through my skin. When I put this on my skin, you see how it's now a solid line. So away from my skin, it will start blinking. That means I don't have conductivity. When I put it on my skin, the line is solid. It means I know the device is working. Hard to tell with the two probe system, the two lobe system, like this, like the New Face, like the Medicube. These types of systems, it's hard to see if you have conductivity. Now I know that there's certain apps that go with this one, or you can just do it free form. But I love that I can look down on this and know, do I have enough conductive gel? Am I wasting my time here? Because you shouldn't feel anything happening. I had a question just come in. Do you use certain products on skin after this treatment? Nope, you don't. You just rinse off the conductive gel. Conductive gel sometimes is goopy and it's not that nice to keep on. The only exception I have found with that in terms of conductive gel is the one for Zip. This is the Zip Electric Complex. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cough. Sorry, hold on. I told you guys, this cough is gonna last a while. So I might not be on here for the full hour. But this one, I actually like to pat into my skin, and it actually, I feel that it is a nice conductive gel. Okay, so I'm on intensity of 400. I'm gonna get this all the way up there. You can see I don't have conductivity right now, but I'm about to. And so let me just tell you a little bit about why we want to be using this in the first place. Okay, and I can do that while I'm giving myself a little bit of treatment. And I'm going to do one side of my face at a time so you guys can kind of see what happens. There is going to be an instant lift, but there's also, it's cumulative, like most things, right? Like you wouldn't go to the gym once and say like, hey, I'm gonna build some muscle. Let's just go to the gym. You have to be consistent with it, right? Like everything, consistent. That's why Marsha's skin looks like this. It's not because she did microcurrent one time. She does things every single day according to the calendar, which is free, by the way. You guys can get this from my website, Live Young Lifestyle. If you go to liveyounglifestyle.com and you can toggle down that menu, all of my protocols are free there. So this is the weekly skincare protocol. How do I fit everything in a weekly way without exhausting the skin? This is on there. My Younger Eyes guidebook is on there. My Microcurrent free guidebook is on there. There's a lot of stuff. My whole guide to retinoids, how to pick the retinoids that's right for your skin. That's all on liveyounglifestyle.com, okay? All free. Head on over there. And also my all-time favorite products, the list of all of the different products that I use, that I like, that I endorse. And full disclosure, there's, not a lot of money that I make off of this stuff, but there's little discount links that I get. That said, when a new device comes along that's better, I jump ship. Just like I don't talk about the New Face anymore. Although I like the New Face and I like the New Face Trinity, it's not in my top 3 anymore. And I don't talk about that. So anyway, it's not that I don't talk about it. If you have a New Face, it's a good device. Don't throw it away. Use it till it falls apart and then get a better one. You could also just comment microcurrent when I post this to my main feed. Comment microcurrent and you will get a list of my top microcurrent devices in your DMs, okay? So if you don't want to head it over to the website, you can just comment microcurrent, not here, but when I post it, along with your, tagging your friend, if you comment in a separate comment, microcurrent, check your DMs, it'll give you a list of my top microcurrent devices, the codes that are involved with them. But right now, I'm gonna give myself a lift on this side of my face. So the reason why I like to use microcurrent is because not only does it help to energize the skin. Christine says you need patience. You need patience to see results in your skin. It takes a long time for your skin to age. It takes a long time for you to to change the function of your skin to where you start seeing the benefits, right? You have to be consistent. And so I devised that calendar in the first place to keep myself consistent, right? If I'm going to use all these devices and I'm going to spend the money, don't let them collect dust. Dust them out, get them charged up, and come up with a system to where you can use them every day. You wouldn't use this every day. You could, but I have so many other things that I use. And that was one of the questions too. How often could you use it? You could do microcurrent every day, but that's not what I do. I do microcurrent 2 or 3 times a week max based on this because I do other things to my skin and I want to spend all day in the bathroom, right? So I spend, this will be probably like a 20-minute treatment. Notice how I'm keeping one of the probes out here and then I'm slowly meeting them together. So my pinch and hold, this is still, I'm getting a little mini electric impulses. I'm not even feeling it. You shouldn't feel it. If you're feeling microcurrent, you probably don't have on enough conductive gel. But this is going to help with any eye bag because I'm helping with lymphatic drainage as well. So I'm depuffing the skin. I'm helping with lymphatic drainage. And I'm energizing the skin. So I'm adding energy into the skin, then it's going to help it function more like it did when it was younger. Does that make sense? So one of the reasons why I like this, and listen, I've been using this device for a long time. This is my cheat sheet. This is my cheat sheet. This is how long I've been using this device. It's been a while. It's been a while, 70 Wellness, since I've been using this device. And look, it's blinking. I don't have conductivity. That's why I love this. Does it take a little bit more time to get used to using a device like this than it does just to take something like a Zip, which by the way is a fabulous device, and just use this all over your skin like this to add that little kind of microcurrent in it? It does. It takes a little bit more patience and a little bit more time to use a 2-probe system than a 2-lobe system. I use both. And if you comment microcurrent when I post this to my main feed, you'll see both of these devices are in my top because I use both of them. Sometimes when I'm standing in red light therapy like I did this morning, well, I had on my Joe's 4D mask this morning, but sometimes I have this on the side of my red light therapy device, my red light therapy panel. And so I will be using this while I'm doing red light therapy and checking emails or doing whatever. Like multitasking is a way to fit it all in, you guys. Women, we're pros at multitasking. We need to learn to multitask our skincare, right? If you're going and you're having your coffee or you're going down to make your tea, why not walk through the house doing 10 minutes of microcurrent? Very easy to do. Very easy to do, okay? But you want a better, slightly better result. You want to do something like this. So I'm going to just hold this out. You pinch a little bit. This is the pinch and hold technique. I'm on the educate mode and it's helping with lymphatic drainage. So numerous things are happening. It's boosting my ATP. And there's a lot of research that says it boosts ATP in the skin cells by up to 500%. So you're energizing that cell, you're reducing fine lines, you're reducing wrinkles, you're depuffing, you're lifting. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. And they've had this whole thing where you can follow it. I'm going to give you guys kind of just like, more of a free form. But they have the whole thing on how to, this is the education mode. This is the different directions that you would use the device. And then there's an erase mode. If for those people that don't do Botox, the erase mode, you can literally, which I'm not going to do it right now because I have Botox, but you can pull apart those number 11s. You can pull apart the horizontal lines that you get on the neck in the erase mode. I mostly use this because I do Botox. I mostly use this in the educate mode, which is that pinch and hold technique, right? And that helps with lymphatic drainage as well. So I'm energizing the cell. I'm increasing ATP production, which is, just think about it like a lazy skin cell versus an active functioning skin cell. When we're younger, the amount of energy within each skin cell is higher. So we're literally increasing the function of the cell by adding energy into it. So it makes a more active skin cell. And in addition, we're doing lymphatic drainage because I'm pushing any fluid. So if you want to chisel out, and look, you can already kind of see in my face the height of one of my cheekbones. And I barely started doing this, but you can see I've got a little dip here that I don't have on this other side, right? That's lymphatic drainage, and that's energy pushed through the cell. Somebody said, can you use microcurrent in areas where you had Botox? I would not. Of course, they say you can wait 2 weeks and then do it, but why? If you paid money to put Botox in to paralyze the muscle, which I've done at 56 years old, I've been doing Botox for 30 years. Close to 30 years. Yeah. Preventatively on the eyes, preventatively in the neck. It's changed, you add as you age, right? Just like anything, we add as we age. Like somebody who's in their 20s might do this 1 day a week. Somebody in their 50s might do this 3 days a week. What are you trying to treat, right? What I'm not doing is wasting time without having effectiveness. So that's everything that's in here is super researched and there's a method to the madness, everybody. It's super researched in a way that helps with reversing the aging of the skin without exhausting it. Have you ever seen somebody's skin and you thought like, wow, they're doing too much to their skin? And I don't mean plastic surgery, because I went as bad plastic surgery yesterday for Halloween. Make sure you check out that costume. It still makes me laugh. It was so fun making it. I had a bad Brazilian butt lift. I had one of my implants was like up here. I had tape on my nose. I had like the facelift thing. I went for it. So make sure you check that out. But I don't mean like, we want to, I forgot even what I was saying. I don't know. I got so like tickled by my post yesterday. Go back and look at my Halloween costume, you guys. I get a kick out of it. But anyways, what we're doing here is we're literally chiseling out those cheekbones, right? I'm working on the tightness around the jaw and around the jowl, and to kind of help with that jowl. Now, everybody's face is different, right? Not one side of the face matches the other. Whenever I see like somebody with too much filler, I can usually tell, oh, they're trying to chase symmetry. Maryband said, how old are you? And the little Daisy looked fresh. I'm 56. And we're working with no makeup here. So I want to show you guys closely when we're talking about skin. We're not trying to chase every fine line and wrinkle, right? Because it's a losing battle. Lines are going to happen. The goal is for us to be wrinkly old women one day, right? That's the goal. That means you have made it. If you can still move and exercise and feel good about yourself and have your best skin at 90 and 100 and 110, that's success. If your body feels good, if you're not in pain, if you're still active, if everything is still working right, if you still feel good about your skin and your skin is still behaving functionally at its peak. And I don't mean copying off your neighbor. I don't mean like comparing yourself to other people on Instagram. I mean for you, for your skin. You know when your skin is good and when your skin is bad. You know when you know, when you know when you know. And you know when you've put in the work, right? This isn't a lot of work. Will you get used to this device? And with that whole method to the madness skincare protocol, it's less than 30 minutes a day I'm spending on skin. If you can spend 30 minutes a day in the gym, or 30 minutes a day just like binge, like watching a show, you can spend 30 minutes a day on your skin. Because your skin is your largest organ. It is your only outward facing organ. It is that organ that is associated with your self-esteem. Nobody walks into the room and says, have you seen how dense my bones are? Have you seen how I can touch my toes with no problem? You don't walk into a room like that. Nobody can see your arteries, your heart health, right? You walk in skin first, knowing whatever age is showing on your skin is also showing inside. Your arteries hardening, your bones getting more brittle, right? You take care of the whole system. The skin benefits as well. But the thing that I do very differently, I think, than other health coaches out there is I do the skin as well, because skin is associated with our self-esteem. For those of you who know that, if you ever had a big giant zit in the middle of your head, do you ever feel like going out to a big dinner date with that? No, skin is associated with our self-esteem. So putting our best skin forward is important. It's important in the psychology of aging. That doesn't mean you have to go out and get plastic surgery. That doesn't mean that you have to forever look young. But just as you're working on the function of your muscles, on the function of your lymphatic system, in the function of your fascia and your stretching ability, in the function of your brain, work on the function of your skin. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Right, Marcia? Marcia knows. You will not regret it. Even Marcia, when I did the split side by side from Marcia, I'll show you again. I have so this was Marcia. And I'll show you the split. This was Marcia a year ago when she started on my protocol. And she does all of it. She's got the MyoLift. She has the MyoLift Mini. She's got the microneedling pen. She's got the radio frequency. She's got the red light therapy. She just got the Joves for sunspots, okay? Marcia is on my program. By the way, all of this is taught at the retreat, you guys. And we're running out of time and space to save that money. So if you have not signed up for that retreat, when I post this to my main feed, you can either DM me the word retreat and get in there, or you can comment the word retreat when I post this to my main feed, just like you can comment microcurrent, and I'll give you those. Comment retreat, get on that list, because all of this stuff I am teaching at the retreat. Not only how to live longer, but the devices that are going to help you look younger and better while doing it. That's all at the retreat. Marcia's coming to the retreat. Marcia, I'm going to have you help teach me some of this stuff because you've been doing it for a long time too. Well, let me show you the far away from her. This is Marcia. When I first met her, she was 60 years old. This is Marcia today at 61. I'm going to show you a close-up of the skin so that you can, all I did with these was blow them up. And I want to show you, same photo, I just blew them up so you can see, you can use some markers. Now look at Marcia's skin. You can see, and Marcia gave me permission to do this, okay? but you can see the horizontal lines here. I mean, the vertical lines here. Look at a little bit of the crepiness here we have. This happens as our hormones change. The texture changes, the skin tone changes. This was at 60. So a year ago, this is at 61 today. So a year ago at 60, 61 today. Marsha has changed the way, and Marsha said, I look better. Marsha always says, please show a picture of me when she has makeup on. She says, Marsha says, I look better with makeup, I promise. Marsha, I am so grateful that you allow me to do this. I promise one day I will show a picture with you with full makeup on, I promise. But it's so impactful because if you look at this, just look at this part, okay? 60 years old. This is a year later. 61 years old. You look fabulous, Marsha, and you should be very proud of yourself that you took the time, because you are worth it, to do this. And it works. It works. Anybody who wants this, you can, when I post this to my main feed, you can comment protocol. It'll give you the DM. You'll go to your junk mail. You'll find it under Darnell Cox, or you just go to the website. Go to the website, Live Young Lifestyle. All the free stuff is there. Please also sign up for the email. Okay, I'm back on this because I want to show you, I want to do this one side of my face. I've got 10 minutes. And then I'm going to show you the difference so you can see. Now remember, to enter the contest, there were the rules. It's pinned right there. So you guys, and I will, when I post this in the caption, I'll also pin those rules so everybody can know. So you're going to follow 7E MyoLift. You're going to comment on my post when I post it, MyoLift, and you're going to tag a friend. Now you have to follow me, obviously, but those are the 3 rules. You're going to follow 7E MyoLift. You're going to comment MyoLift. And you're going to tag a friend. And then the winner will be announced next week on Saturday. I also like to get in here and just kind of go like this. Hold on. Yeah. Do like a little pinch. Because your texture changes in your chin, everybody. Did you guys notice that? I noticed that during perimenopause. Now at 56, I'm on hormone replacement therapy, you guys. That's a whole other live show. I had a lot of different hormone specialists, but the texture of the chin, I think, changes. Just like when we were younger and we'd get hormonal breakouts on the chin. For those women that are still ovulating, when you break out, sometimes it's around the chin area. That always screams hormones to me. When I went through menopause, the first textural change I noticed was in the chin. Anybody else notice that? That the chin texture, and I'll show you on Marsha as well. The chin texture shows hormonal changes, I think, more than anything else. But look at what a giant difference. Holy cow, Marsha. What a giant difference you've made in your skin. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. I'm going to work on this little upturn of this side of my thing. And I have conductivity here. Again, you guys, this is what's up for grabs. And it's worth $350. I've had this device for over 5 years. And I told, when the company said they wanted to give away a free one, they said, do you need a new one? How's yours working? And I'm like, it's working fine. I've never had any problem with it. It's working fine. So I'm just, keep going along. When it breaks, I'll have them send me a new one. But right now, this is going great. Let me see if I missed any. I don't think I missed any. I'm wondering if they could have a Black Friday deal too. That's funny you say that, WJM53. Yes, the next one that I will be giving away is going to be closer to Black Friday. So they are going to have a Black Friday deal, but they're also going to be giving away a second device. Yeah, I didn't even ask for it. They want to give away a second device, but that's going to be closer to Black Friday. We've got other giveaways coming up, you guys. I have a red light therapy mask that I'm going to be giving away. I don't want to tell you yet the dates because I'm still kind of solidifying all of that. You guys can you not see that this, look right here, here and here. Do you see how the lymphatic drainage that's happening, the chiseling out of that area? I will use this around the eye, even though I do Botox on the eye. I won't do it in an erase mode. If I were to hit the erase mode here, you see there's an educate mode and there's an erase mode. Educate and erase. The erase mode is where you would pull apart a number 11, or if you've got the vertical lines, not vertical, horizontal lines on your forehead, you could pull them apart here for those people that don't want to do Botox, right? I tend to use this only on the educate mode, and I do use it on the educate mode around my eye to lymphatically drain that out. But what I don't do is separate like this with the erase mode. Christine said, yes, I can see the difference. And I haven't started working up here yet. I'm just working down here to kind of lift this area. And I have to say, this is my worst jowl on this side. So I purposely, when I do kind of demos like this, I purposely work on the side of my face that is not as, I don't want to say not as good. It shows more signs of aging because I sleep on this side. I know. I've been trying to sleep on my back for, let's see, the first time I tried to sleep on my back, I think I was probably 18 years old. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, you guys. I have been sent numerous pillows. You name the pillow that helps you sleep on your back, I've tried it. I've been given it for free. Nothing works. Nothing works for me. So this side of my face is always, I always have a little bit more of a jowl on this side of my face. And yeah, I do the thing. Listen, I do everything that I can at night. Landon said, your arms are so toned. Do you recommend low rep, high? Okay. Landon, sorry. Your arms are so toned. Do you recommend low rep, high weight, or high rep, lower weight? All of it. Sorry, Landon, but that's the truth. All of it. Yes, and then yes again. Yeah, I do. I take classes at Equinox where you only are using 2-pound weights. And by the time that class is done, it's like I have to literally lift my arm to wave goodbye. Like the arms are spent, and those are with 2-pound weights, but it's the little teeny tiny movements. Then on other days, I'm bench pressing with 30-pound dumbbells in each hand. So it depends, but yes, you do all of it because it's going to emulate more what happens in real life, right? Especially my women out there, get your arms above your head all the time, as much as you can, daily, whether that's overhead presses, because our frozen shoulders, the rotator cuff that happens, those injuries are real, and they are very, very, very common. You know, a lot of older women that can't reach up to like they have a frozen shoulder, they can't reach up to the higher parts of the cabinet. When you stop doing that, you will stop doing that. Don't ever stop doing it. So Landon, heavy weights, light weights, lift, balance, mobility, strength plus balance equals mobility. Then you have to stretch. You have to. Otherwise, you're looking at injury. I mean, times I've fallen and like my kids thought I got injured, and just like, no, mama's leg will just go like that, and I can slide down a mountain of snow with one leg backwards. Why? Because it's limber. So it's all three of those: strength, balance, being flexible, right? And do them as often as you possibly can. Okay, I gotta keep moving. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do this eye up here. And so I think that this really does help a lot with that crepey eyelid. ATD JLo said, Darnell, can you make a post of the at-home gym equipment you have, please? It's not, my gym isn't set up yet. We've been dealing with mounds of boxes from various children. I have 4 grown children. 3 of them are my biological children, ages 29, 27, 24. We still have some stuff from the 24-year-old that are in the garage, and then nothing from my 27-year-old boy. The 29-year-old girl, we just got rid of all of her last stuff, but then my stepson has boxes as well. So as soon as we can get the kids to claim their stuff, I am going to be setting up my home gym. My main thing that I use in my gym is I have a corner pulley machine that you can use for everything. And I've got a bench press, free weights, and a corner pulley machine. Those are my 3 main things. And I have my vibration plate. Look, you can see my vibration plate right there. That's on my Linktree, you guys. If you've never worked out with a vibration plate, this is a great thing for everybody in terms of balance and core strength, but especially for women for bone density, to increase bone density because it increases your gravitational pull. And I've gone over that multiple times. Hopefully they'll have like I don't think they'll do a giveaway because that's an expensive machine. But if you're interested in that device, I can get you a big discount. And so just DM me the word vibration or go to my Linktree. Okay, we're going to just keep going. We've got 4 minutes. I'm going to get as much done here as I can. So remember, you guys, I have one more announcement, okay? If you look on my story, my Instagram story, you will see that I have 2 products that are on sale only through tomorrow. And that is the Crave Control and the Fiber Lean. It's my top 2 weight loss products. These 2 products with the code BOO, B-O-O, like a ghost, 20. So look in my story and the link is right there. Or you can just go to the website, liveyounglifestyle.com. But these are on sale for 20% off. Crave Control works with neurotransmitters in your brain to stop cravings for sugar and carbs and even alcohol. And Fiber Lean is an amazing, pure, soluble fiber that creates a mesh in the small intestines that fills you up and slows down the way sugar hits your bloodstream, making it far less likely to be stored as fat, creating a more stable blood glucose level and a more healthy metabolic state. So these 2 products only through tomorrow are on sale with the code BOO, B-O-O 20. You can also comment when I put this in my main feed, comment supplements, and it'll take you straight to the Shopify page for the supplements. Comment microcurrent and it will get you my top microcurrent devices. And then make sure that you are following the rules for this MyoLift Mini giveaway by 7E Wellness. I mean, I'm telling you guys, consistency is key, but you will get, you can already see, like, don't look at like my eyebrow, but you can see, can you not see this? Everybody. From my right to my left. Now know that this side of my face normally hangs lower. And look at this from doing this device, little lymphatic drainage. So look, my eye bag looks better. My nasal labial fold looks better. This chiseling of the jaw looks better. There's a little bit of a lift in the eyebrow, right? I'm going to show you guys once again, and then it'll be time to get off. Okay, so this is one treatment. I can see that. I hope you guys can see that too, but I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's so visible. I know, for craft's sake, right? It's so visible. So I'm gonna, once I get off of here, I'll do my other side. I don't want to be lopsided, but I normally do this, like I said, 2 or 3 times a day. And it was, just so you guys know, when they first started coming out with microcurrent, it was originally used, I think it was in the 60s. Yeah, in the 1960s for facial paralysis, like strokes or Bell's palsy. That's how this this type of technology came to be. And then they realized, wait a second, we can like bring energy back into the skin cell. We can actually lift the skin. We can lymphatically drain it, and we can get it functioning a little bit more like it did when it was younger. Let's sell this type of technology now. So they started doing facials that were not as medical, but more for aesthetics. And that didn't even start until the 60s. Okay, so that's all I got, you guys. Again, amazing. Thank you, 7E Wellness, for giving this as a giveaway. The winner will be announced next Saturday. You can comment microcurrent. You'll get my top microcurrent devices. Oh, what happened to the other one? You'll get my top microcurrent devices DM'd directly to you if you just make that comment on the post. Make sure you are following the rules. So you follow 7E MyoLift, you comment MyoLift, you tag a friend. And you guys, please don't just comment away and do all that without at least giving it a heart, okay? Give it a like, because if I only have like 10 likes and there's 1,000 comments, Instagram doesn't like that. And so it just really kind of fucks up my algorithm, to be honest with you. So if we want more people into this, give it a heart, right? If you've learned anything today, give it a heart, give it that like, comment, join the thing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be doing, maybe I'll do a demo for my subscription club, which is now only $4.99, you guys. I reduced that price. Now through the holidays, that subscription club is only $4.99. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a full demo of the Zip microcurrent and nanocurrent device on that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 12. Okay, have a great rest of your Saturday. All right, bye everybody.